Then when we get to the hospital, the nurse called her. She told me to tell her the side of my story. I told her that she was weak. Oh, this is what happened when we got to the market and stuff like that. She was like, okay, you can go. Let me speak to her directly. She called my younger sister inside the room and she was like, how are you feeling? She explained she's fine and all like that. And the next thing she said, what should I give you? Tell me what should I prescribe for you?
Hello everyone, it's your girl again, Abiola Afoja, aka Abiskontolo. I'm here again on the program. Time to tell your story. Today, I've brought you another story. You know, in this Nigeria, let's say 80% of women or people have complaints about our Naija nurses. Okay, our Naija nurses and their doings. So today, I have brought somebody who has had her own fair share of our Naija nurses and too, their behaviour too. She is here to share her experience because she has told me different stories and I would like her to share with you. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Tumise. Good morning, and it's nice to be on this space this morning. Let me share my experience. Let me start with my sister's story. There was a particular day, me and my sister, we went to the market. On getting to the market, she told me, my sister, I'm not feeling too well, I'm getting tired and stuff like that. To cut the long story short, she fainted in the market and I was very tense that day. Then the next thing we'll do is that I called my elder sister, hello sister to me, oh. Esther fainted in the
In the market.
market. Then she brought a car to pick us up. Then we went straight up to the hospital. Before getting to the hospital, we applied first aid remedy like using fresh air and water to revive her back. Then when we were going, she was like, she's okay, that she's does weak. Well, like, let's
Just
get to the
the hospital and
hospital.
let them check you.
Then when we get to the hospital, the nurse called her. She told me to tell her the side of my story. I told her that she was weak. Oh, this is what happened when we got to the market and stuff like that. She was like, okay, you can go. Let me speak to her directly. She called my younger sister inside the room and she was like, how are you feeling? She explained she's fine and all like that. And the next thing she said, what should I give you? Tell me what should I prescribe for you? My younger sister
Can you
was like,
imagine? You are supposed to be a professional. You, you are supposed to be a professional and you are telling your patient, what should I give you? How will she know? It's not when you tell somebody and know that this is wrong, what is wrong with this person, that you can say, okay, this is what I'm prescribing. Imagine now, somebody, this is a child of a teenager, let me put it that way. This is a teenager and she's not even in science class for her to know, okay, maybe let me have idea of clinical, and she's not the type of person that falls sick like that. You are now asking somebody that they brought to the hospital, what should I give you? Can you just imagine? Okay.
so another one, so there was a particular time I felt ill. Then I go to the hospital, she was like, okay, what are my complaints? And I sent my complaints that even when my parents, if I'm at home, they'll be like, this is how you are feeling, no, this is what we can see from this. She was like, you are not the one to teach me my work, oh. Don't teach me my work, oh. Don't teach me my, oh my, I do not do my bill on nursing school. And I was like,
Show Maduro experience tí mo ti ní ni, or maybe should we put it show Maduro àwọn èèyàn tí mo ti pa ni.
yes, let's put it that way because,
As in, for those who don't understand Yoruba, do you know how many people I've killed in this life? In my line of work, do you know how many?
no, with my year of experience,
Yes.
I didn't want to teach me my work. That's what she said, and I was like, okay, ma, oh, I'm sorry, ma. So the other time I got to the hospital, I was seriously ill. I was even glad I did not meet her on duty that day. So when she came, we was like, ọmọ yóò ti máa wá ni. I was like, mommy, ẹ̀yin náà lè jẹ́ kí n fall sick tí mo fi padà wá. She cannot say a word. She was like, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. I was like, even the doctor and the other nurses was like, the complaint I have been giving in my medical report, medical record, that it was frequent and all. Like I was like, is this mommy that I met or nurse matron? No, I did not even know her name. I tried to put it down. She was like, it's not like that. She's giving me drugs and all. The drug she gave me, that they told me if I continue with the drug, I will not see my menstrual flow again forever and ever.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I know that so many people, they have had one experience or the other when it comes to Naija health system. Let me put it that way. Especially with our nurses. I don't know. Maybe the nurses could they go to, maybe there's a particular thing that they used to tell them. As in the ego is too much. It's too much. You know, somebody like me, I'm fortunate to have nurses, doctors around me who have trained me that whenever I go to the hospital because of the nature of my body, I've had my own health challenges too, and thanks be to God, I'm fine now. So they have already told me whenever you go to the hospital, first thing, even if you are having headache and you have taken paracetamol and the headache has not subsided, when you get to the hospital, the next thing you should let them do is to conduct tests, series of tests. Maybe you do malaria test, test for infection and all that. Then after the test, when they now tell you, okay, let's say for instance is an infection, what kind of infection? Is it stomach infection? Okay, let's even now say being a lady, let's say being a lady who is in the stage of childbearing or pregnancy. Let's say pregnancy, let's now say you have vaginal infection. Could it, is it candida infection, is it fungus infection, is it bacterial infection? Before they start giving you antibiotics, they need to know the kind of infection you have so that they will give you appropriate medication. I believe we understand what we are trying to say here. So myself, whenever I go to the hospital and you are telling me this is wrong with you, I say sorry oh. I will ask you, what is the name of this medicine? What work does this thing do? Let me give you another example. You know, when I was pregnant with one of my children, I went to, if I tell you the name of the hospital, you will not believe. You know all these routine tests for pregnant women, all those HIV, urine tests and kiniko to keep your records. And I went there, I've written my name on the, what's the name of that container that they used to give people? That container, that they used to give people. I've written my name. My name is Abiola Fonja. I've written it on the what do you call it? Desk container, which I wrote by myself. She wanted to keep the record, so I now carried. She now wanted to return the container back to me. She gave me another person's container. You know, I wrote my own name on the container, and she was writing the details in my presence. But unfortunately, she gave me another person's container to go with. Fortunately for me, I checked the container and I realized that it was not my own. I was even telling her, please take this container, it's not my own. She was saying that, what do you mean? Were you not the one that gave me the container now? Lab attendants. Are you not the one that gave me the container? I said, I gave you the container and I wrote my name on the container. This container you are giving me is not mine. Don't I know my name? She said that I should look at it very well. By the time I said, excuse me, do you think you are talking to a baby? She now checked, she now saw another container in her front, which is actually my own. She now exchanged. I just looked at her like this. I didn't mean I've collected, me that I came with my own problem. I didn't say I've collected that container now. I've gone to we and returned it without looking at the name. Do you know they would have given me another person's results? So in this Nigeria, we just need to be very careful. You know, at times when you go to the hospital and you tell them this is what is wrong with me. Okay, let me use my own case as an example. I remember when I wanted to give back to one of my children, and I was already in labor. I had already called my doctor, who is a gynecologist and the GMD of that particular hospital, government hospital. So I had called him, but there was hold up on the way. So he actually wanted to send ambulance so that I can get there quickly. But we thought of the hold up that it doesn't make sense for the ambulance coming, then entering the hold up, you go back and start following the hold up again. So we decided that we'll manage and maneuver, but fortunately I got help, and a vehicle who had a siren helped me that day because I was in serious pain. They could see me in the car and all that. So now on getting to the hospital, when the nurse saw me, you know, I've been trained in a way that when I'm in labor, I should not shout. I should just maintain my steeze. Let me put it that way. So I was still maintaining my steeze. I was not shouting. I was not doing like someone that wanted to give birth. And this, when I told the nurse that, okay, ma, please, I'm in labor. I'm about to give birth. She was like, who told you? Who told you are in labor and you are standing like this? You are standing like this. You are in labor. Who told you? You these people, sha. Thank God we had already informed the doctor when we got to the hospital gates. Do you know that immediately the doctor came. In fact, she was saying, "Who told you?" My doctor already entered. And the doctor said, "Why are you still standing? They're supposed to have prepared you and this and that." Do you know, immediately this woman said, "Climb the bed like this." My baby came out. She used her hand, bare hand, to catch the baby. Somebody that was telling me, "Who told you you were in labor?" So God will help us, because naija nurses especially, we are saying nurses because they are, I have nurses around me which who are great nurses, who are good people, who pay attention to details. But let us not lie to each other. 80% of, let me say 70% of naija nurses, let me be fair, 70% of naija nurses, they are wicked, they are negligent. Let's put it that way. So my people, whenever you are going to the hospital, please, it is your life, it is your health. Whatever you want to do, it is your right to ask questions. This medicine, if you see paracetamol, this paracetamol, is it M and B? Is it
Exo.
Emzor? Because some people even react to medications. If they are giving you medicine, do you know at times they will write medicine is not for the sickness that you are there for. It's not for the sick. If you don't ask question, this medicine, what is it for? What work does it do? It is your right. Nobody should tell you, are you teaching my work? I'm the one, this thing is entering my body. So whenever you go to the hospital, guys, be at alert. Be at alert, ask questions, and don't let anybody intimidate you. So that's that for now. Today, see you next time.
Bye. And stay vigilant when going to the hospital. Bye.